Many companies will focus on developing a mobile app that functions properly and addresses a pain point in the market, but will often leave marketing as an afterthought. If you want to market your mobile apps successfully, you need to begin strategizing before development even begins. With this checklist, you will able to collect marketing assets, prepare a marketing campaign, and execute your marketing strategy to maximize the potential of your app success in the competitive app market. The first phase of mobile app marketing is pre-launch. The pre-launch phase is arguably the most important step in the app marketing process. Typically, the first phase of your mobile app marketing strategy should focus on brand awareness and visibility. Here are 67 steps to help you successfully market your mobile app to your target demographic. Step 1. Determine a release date. Apple has a strict review process that may delay the release, or you may encounter a setback that you didn't anticipate. Planning far in advance will give you adequate time to prepare for the hard launch, allowing you to foresee any contingency that may occur. So when scheduling your launch day, pay attention to events that are going on in your space that have the potential to overshadow your. The second step is to conduct market research to understand your customer. One of the common pre-launch pitfalls is not doing market research properly. At the very beginning of development phase, you should identify the key players in your specific app category. It doesn't matter how thorough and effective your marketing efforts are, if your app doesn't address a pain point or addresses one that already exists in the market, then it will simply not succeed. App Annie provides ton of useful app market data. If you don't know what is the most influential blogs, groups, forum, or website your target audience is visiting, or what influencers they follow, you will struggle to read them. Step 3. Build out your user personas. Try to envision the ideal user. What characteristics and traits do they have in common? Once you nail down the demographic you will be targeting, you can adjust the marketing messages much more easily. Ask yourself who your app is for and how your target audience could benefit from your features. What features are they currently missing in the apps they already using or having used in the past? What features do they like and dislike most? And you should learn more why you need to build user persona for your apps. An app and at the 30 to 50-year-old demographic is going to need a much different approach than an app made for millennials. Be smart about using certain language, gifs, emoji, etc. and adjust your messages appropriately. Step 4 is conduct a competitive analysis. The chances that your app has some existing competition in the app market are very high as there are millions of apps to choose from. Make a list of your top 5 competing apps, their current price, monetization model, ranking, pros and cons, and notable reviews. You could even go far as making a competitive matrix to determine how your apps compare. Make sure that your app doesn't repeat any poorly made feature or UX elements that users have negatively reviewed. Think about what would make your app stand out in contrast to your competitors. These are important considerations that you should influence your entire app marketing approach. Research and test competing apps and improve on what they are offering. Step 5. Determine your unique value proposition, or is a UVP. With the information gathered from the last point, you can determine what makes your app unique and capitalize on those elements throughout your messaging. If you have a strong UVP, your user acquisitions will be a lot easier because your user will know right away what problem the app will solve for them, and the word of mouth will spread like a wildfire. Step 6 is define brand messaging and positioning. What's the story behind the apps? Bumble position their brand well as their value proposition and vision to empower women is evident throughout all of the company messaging. Once you have a story and messaging that resonate with users, and the app provides a great experience in achieving their goal, the positive review and rating will roll it. Customers buy into the reason the brand was created, not just the features it provides. So the tip in define brand messaging and positioning is to establish a brand voice. Who is behind the apps? This humanizes a brand so user can connect on a deeper level. The next step is create a branding style guide. The purpose of a style guide is to ensure similar design styles are used across all of your marketing channels. Having a document keep track of your colors and font choice will be extremely useful, especially if you have a larger team. This will ensure that your branding remains consistent. The, the eighth step is create a pitch deck. If you want to obtain funding for it from angel investor in vendors, capital firms, you need to prepare an effective pitch deck that showcases your company, your app, and your management team for prospective investor. It's a concise, easy to understand, and highly visual presentation of a business idea sent to investor prior to face meeting. Step 9. Collect PR materials. In this step, you will have two things that start collecting your pitch templates when your app is launched, and you can send your pitch more quickly. Create your press kit, include high-res photo of the logo, icons, screenshots, videos, marketing images, etc. Also include information about features and functions as well as detail about your team and the background story of your app. Step 10. Build a media list. One of the most overlooked aspects of marketing a new app is PR initiatives and reaching out to influencers, publication, tech bloggers, etc. to secure the backlinks. Make a list of these contacts that might be interested in writing about your app. Connect with them and ask to mention your app when it is released. These contacts must be relevant to your space or they won't bother replying. Also, try to work out a promotion strategy with them. You need backlinks for your website to gain any type of visibility on Google. So, let's think about what your target audience reads and what they listen to. This will give you a good idea where you should be getting app mentions. Next step is begin outreach. It's important to start your PR efforts pre-launch. Journalists and bloggers will appreciate the chance to look at your app before launching. If you can ramp up your effort at the launch, even if you don't plan on doing pre-launch PR, building a list of sites to submit to will make promoting easier when long time runs around. Outreach to local press, publications, influencers such as bloggers, YouTubers, podcasters, etc., and ask them to review your app and send honest feedback. Share your thoughts on a good post they may have published and let them know why they may be interested in reviewing your app. Positive comments are always a good way to get a relationship going. Keep your pitch to journalists short and sweet with a link to your press kit or landing page. That way, if they are interested in writing about your app, they will have all the information they need. Step 12. Create a website, microsite, or landing pages. Mobile websites are the number one source of app install. Creating a pre-launch landing page or at the every least a video trailer for your app has become a must to. It's never too early to start marketing your apps. So once you have a video made for your website, you can recycle it by putting it in the App Store on social platforms like YouTube or even use it in the Facebook apps. In addition to building a buzz around your app, having a pre-launch website is also a great way to get some early SEO by beginning to build your domain authority. Step 13. Start collecting emails. Email is not the most innovative tactics to drive mobile user acquisition per se, but it remains an essential part of a good marketing plan. When you set up your website, collect emails so you can keep your followers updated and let them know when it launches, when you have new updates and features, and so on. Step 10, Step 14. Capitalize on mobile visits to your website. Mobile searches now overtake desktop, so it's more important than ever to ensure that your website is optimized is for mobile. You can also boost download by promoting visits to your website via mobile to download your apps with a mobile smart app banners. Step 15. Define your monetization strategy. Defining your monetization strategy is delay or squeezing in a functionality to have make the app profitable last minute will only create the opposite effect with a frustrating US. Mobile app monetization is done in a variety of ways, from in-app purchases to app-supported and subscription-based. Start App Store Optimization or ASO. App Store optimization involves optimizing your App Store page to rank higher in search results and convert at a higher rate. Over 65% of apps are discovered from a search on the App Store directly. Once your app is ranked in highly in search for a certain keyword, it will continue to rank for months after. Follow steps 16 to 19 to maximize your app's organic downloads. 16. Hook user with the app name. A great title is your chance to hook users in and get them to click on your apps to discover more. Include a keyword in the title of the best result. Keyword research is probably the most crucial part of SSO. The algorithm employed by the Apple App Store use primarily keywords coming from the app title in order to rank apps for specific search queries. Other elements such as install, conversion rate, review, and rating are taken into account by the algorithm to make proper ranking on apps targeting the same app store keyword. So you should conduct keyword research and create a set of long and short tail keywords. Step 17. Convey value in the app description. Always include features and benefits users will get out of the apps. Step 18. Add screenshots and video. iOS and Google Play both allow for a short video preview of your app. Use this to show up a gameplay, a demo function, and convince users to try it out. Include 2 or 3 feature screenshots with short and exciting language to capture user attention right away. And step 19. Select the right apps category. Try choosing a less competitive category so your app can rank higher in. Keep in mind that you need to make sure the category is relevant to your app. And you should make sure you have on the logos, the screenshots, and images ready in different sizes and require file formats for easy upload to the App Store and use on different online channels. Also, make sure that your first 2 screenshots are most exciting. Step 20. A/B test app page. A/B testing your app page is one of the best ways to improve its conversion rate. Test your icon, screenshots, add video, and descriptions to boost the conversions. Step 21. Localize your app. There are tons of people who would love to use your app, but they will never find it because it's in not their language. Change this by localizing your app. Step 22. Create a content marketing strategy. Build up a blog months in advance of launching. When it's time to launch, you will already be an authority in your niche with the followers. Start simple and write a launch post about the app features, showcase screenshots and videos. Here are several benefits of content marketing for your app. First one is drive traffic, conversion, and brand awareness with the content. Create a brand around your apps by being the expert in your niche. Build trust with users through content. Blog content can be used for email marketing to re-engage contracts for social media and so on. Creating quality blog content is a surefire way to get your app noticed on search engines. Once you have your content created, publish on a third-party site like Medium, LinkedIn, and even consider turning it into a slideshow and post it on SlideShare for some extra exposure. SlideShare can help you reach thousands of readers who may be interested in giving your app a try. From there, you can link directly to your website or landing page. Step 23. Set up social media page and set goal for each platform. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and other social platforms will let you expand your web's presence and allow you to directly communicate with your target audience. If your app targets specific age group, identify the social platform that are most popular with people in this demographic and focus on them. Make sure you consider the following. Is it clear that you have an app from the first glance of your social profile? Is the purpose of the app obvious? Is there a link to download it? Creating a page for your app on Facebook alone gives you a platform to share news, updates, and even how to exclusive app tips. Reach out to friends and family to like and share your page. even if they are not part of your app target demographic. Someone in their social network may be. Claim a username for your apps on platform. You may end up using the platform down the road that you didn't start off using. Consider on platforms, for example, Google Plus, as it can be a valuable place to find and share your content with others in your niche. Don't underestimate the power of leisure. No platform. Stumble upon, for example, allows users to search for and discover new content that is tailored in their interest. Step 24. Creating social media content and creatives. Gathering social content and materials ahead of time will expedite the social positioning process. Create a social posting calendar and schedule posts ahead of time. Get creative with your content and create a demo video, infographics, and capture interesting screenshots of key features. Not all content you promote needs to promote your product. Try producing the interesting and engaging content that has the potential to go viral. There are many cases in which this has proven to be a huge success. Take a look at these 7 apps that they are doing an amazing job with content marketing. Plan your content distribution in advance. Planning in any marketing initiative well in advance is a must, but content promotion is especially important. It will help you stay on track, remaining consistent with your digital process. Promoting content around your app launch is just the beginning. Step 25. Stop promoting on social. Post company updates, features, get followers excited about your launch. Create a hashtag and use it in posts when appropriate. Post and share not only promotional but entertaining and engaging content related to your app in order to build a community behind it. So the tip for this step is consider social media marketing tools like Buffer to help you out. Step 26. Set up Google Alerts. Find where people are talking about their problems your app solves. You can also use them to track where people are talking about your apps directly by setting up a brand keyword alert. Step 27. Plan for promotional offers. Set at coupons, offer limited time promo codes for free downloads, in-app purchases, or points that will encourage listeners or readers to download quickly so they don't miss out, helping your app rise through the ranking. Step 28. Plan for contests and giveaway. Running a contest can get your app a lot of attention online. This the diagram will show the engagement and barriers to entry for each choice. Step 29. Collect reviews. Showcase 5-star reviews on the site, social, and everywhere else. Make sure reviews are authentic, or else your brand will seem unprofessional. Make sure they are not over the top and encourage honest, but positive ones. Asking for a review after a 2-week period is typically the best time, so you should use the testimonials not only your website but in ads, social posts, and in your App Store page. Step 30. Track user questions. Use an attribution platform like AppsFlyer or Codeva to keep track of where your downloads are coming from. Step 31. Create a press kit page and post it on your website. Post your press kit on your web page by compressing everything into a zip file. Add the press kit link in the appropriate metadata field in iTunes Connect. Step 30, 32. Write a press release. Your app won't likely gain a lot of attraction among journalists without a press release. Keep in mind that you need to have something newsworthy to say or else it won't be picked up. Step 33. Ramp up your user acquisition efforts. With a user acquisition strategy, there is no more way. Make sure you are trying different things, getting creative, and continually refining your user strategy. Aim to get as many downloads as possible in the first week after launch. The more rapidly your app gets downloaded, the higher it will rank in the App Store result. Step 34. Encourage referrals from friends and families. Word of mouth is the single most effective user acquisition tactic. 35. Link your app to everywhere. In your email signature, social bios, or for the app. On your homepage, you can even take this a step further and add a project into your LinkedIn page. Step 36. Paid strategy. After the app is launched, start rolling out advertising such as social Facebook ads, which are extremely effective for user acquisitions. Depending on your target demographic, you should also consider other platforms like Instagram and Twitter. Although the reach is not as large, it's still effective, especially for millennials. Facebook ad platform is great at letting you target your desired audience by their interest, location, and much more. If you are targeting your audience via social ads, you need to remember that people have shorter attention span. So your ads should convey the purpose of ad in a few seconds. If you're providing a solution that your users are searching for, Google Search Ads may also be a good option. Facebook ads can also let you target people who have downloaded your other apps or visited your website. Targeting is what makes Facebook ads so powerful compared to other advertising platforms. For more information, Aplenty breaks it down in detail, and you should consider other app platforms after you see success in your social media. Step 37. Engage with customers that have been acquired. Establish a two-way dialogue. Community building via social platform is very essential. Make sure you are posting in groups, forums, and discussion boards. If your app solves a problem, look to answer questions about that problem on Quora. To get the most of Quora, make sure that you are providing value in everything you post. Tell a story or give an example along with your answer, and people will likely read your full posting and check out your ads. Step 38. Pitch more aggressively for interviews, video, and podcasts. Aim for brand mentions to acquire backlinks. You want to continuously focus on SEO. Backlinking is the best way to get your app seen as boost visibility on search engines and promotes brand awareness. Step 39. Offer exclusive interviews to journalists. Providing them with a unique or exclusive interview will increase your chance of getting published. Step 40. Guest posts on websites that have an established audience. Write guest posts for other audience that are targeting your persona. Guest blogging can help establish your authority in your area of expertise. If you choose widely and target blogs with high readership, you will reach a brand new market which will convert into more downloads for your apps. Step 41. Start reaching out to influencers to renew your app. Start reaching out to influencers mentioned earlier, bloggers, podcasters, usual newspaper journalists, tech blogger, or etc. when pitching to blogger apps reviewers. Offer incentive and build a relationship with them. Reach out to influencers directly to negotiate cheaper rates and find better opportunities. Step 42. Reach out to top app lists. Make sure that you have high authority and ask them to feature your app. Step 32. Pitch to Apple editorial team to get your app featured in the App Store. Every day, a free or paid app and game is reviewed by professional App Store curator. Apple receives thousands of pitches to feature mobile apps. This tactic can be useful if done persuasively. Craft a convincing pitch that outlines what your app does and how it's unique. Step 44. Apply for mobile app awards. Entering your app for awards can boost visibility, reaching new network of potential users. You can also increase your chance to securing a mention in high authority publication and media outlets. If your app had won any awards, make sure to show it off via your ads, social platform, website, and pitch to journalists. Also, considering writing a blog about it and share on various platforms. Step 45. Comment on your other blogs for community buildings. You can use tools such as BuzzSumo to identify key influencers. Step 46. Submit your app to app review website. A few choices are one for A apps, App Store ads, apps review, as awards, the mobile list, contact editors of app review sites via Twitter, email, or contact form. You can also boast about your ads on product curation sites like Product Hunt, which is a website that allows users to discover, share, and vote on new products. Submit your app to decide to reach a wider audience. Steps 47. Ask users for feedback and start responding to reviews, comments. Regularly read over the App Store reviews and ask loyal customers for positive ones. Also pay attention to common complaints. Keep these communication channels open so you can continue revising and improving your app's rating so you can better serve the users. Step 48. Once you have feedback, think about engagement and retention strategy. Most people will put considerable thought into acquisition marketing, but once you have acquired users, however, the job has only begun. Your next move should be to develop a plan of action for retention marketing to secure your new customer for a long haul. Push notifications have been shown to increase user retention, with statistics showing anywhere from 56% to 180% improvement. Users who have opted into receiving push notification exhibit 88% higher app engagement than those who haven't. The higher retention rate, the better the ranking in the App Store. Lean Plum is a great app marketing tool that helps boost mobile engagement. Giving users incentive to use your app can also go a long way. Mobile-specific rewards, specialized content access, coupon special promotions, and other offers will help drive conversions and encourage engagement. Step 49. Map the user journeys to re-engage users. You should identify inactive users before they give up on your app and encourage them to become active again. Step 50. Focus on customer service. Responding to customer support emails and forums. Do a search to see where your app is mentioned. You can use a tool like optimal for this. Step 51. Make it easier for users to share your app. Understand how your users are sharing the app with their friends and make it easy for them to do so. Step 52. Consider traditional print. Get traditional posters and visiting cards. Make and hand them out in areas where your target audience is, for example, college campuses, coffee shop, and so on. So you should bring the visiting cards with you whenever you are and hand one out if you speak to someone about your app. Step 53. Use QR codes in your physical marketing. Make it easier for people to download your apps from physical marketing material such as flyers, posters, and business cards by using a QR code. Minimizing the amount of effort makes it more likely that people will give it a try. Step 54. Host an event that where your target audience like to hang out. Next step is attend meetup in your niche. And step 56 is secure speaking engagements. Are you an expert on a particular topic? Pitch into event planners and try to secure a spot on a panel discussions. Step 57. Further engage with your social following. Continue to grow an audience by engaging with them to establish loyalty. Continue a two-way dialogue. Step 58. Consider a buzz campaign. Buzz campaigns is one of the most popular techniques used by mobile apps marketers who want to climb the App Store rank. The idea of buzz campaign is to provide a burst of exposure for your app in which you aggressively purchase paid media exposure over a short period of time, 24 or 72 hours, depending on the budget. The goal is to get as many paid installs as possible, boosting your rank on this with the hope that increasing the volume of quality organic install that should follow when the app is finally ranked with enough to be discovered. Don't stop paid advertising after the post campaign ends if your goal is to attain and maintain a high ranking in the App Store. You need something to keep it going. While you should attract more organic download from a successful buzz campaign, continue paid advertising will maintain steady downloads. You need to keep the momentum going. The more downloads an app gets within a short period of time, the higher it will rank in the top charts. To use this to your advantage, you will want to make sure that you pay for install in bursts. You will get a much higher ROI out of your ad budget if you spend it within a 1 or 2 week period. Step 59. Consider Apple Search Ads. With Search Ads, you can promote your app right at the top of App Store research. Step 60. Offer referral bonus. Offering your user a bonus or benefit when they promote your app online is a surefire way to get them to spread the word. With a staggering rate, Dropbox is an excellent example of how powerful referrals can be. The company had just 1 million registered users in 2008, which climbed into a staggering 4 million registered users with a mere 15-month period as a result of their referral program. This post from Lawyer Clicks explains how Dropbox used referrals to exponentially increase in their user base. Step 61. Build out your website. Your landing page shouldn't be seen just as a promotional tool for initial launch. Think of the long-term strategy and how SEO efforts, including domain authority and ranking above your competition, will benefit your brand in the long run. A professional, well-designed website will provide potential users with more information about your app and increase your legitimacy. If you decide to public content to market your app, having a website is a must. Collect questions people repeatedly ask from the forum and discussion boards, social platforms, and create a FAQs page to your website. Step 62. Keep going with your SEO efforts. Building domain authority through continued backlinking and guest posting will ensure that your app remains visible online over a long period of time. Step 63. Website A/B testing. A/B testing your website or landing page to optimize for conversions. Test button, images, and messages. Step 64. Mobile app A/B testing. The benefit to run A/B testing on mobile apps is similar to A/B tests on the web. You can test different experience within your app and make changes based on actual data. A/B testing allows you to determine with statistical data what the impact of changes you make to your app will have and measure exactly how much that impact will be. Optimizely is a great tool to use for the purpose of innovating since it allows you to experiment with design patterns and even algorithm. Step 65. As your review at the same time. If people are using your apps constantly, they are probably enjoy it. Give them the opportunity to express their opinions with a pop-up invitation to leave a review. But remember that user experience not be sacrificed by this tactic. Think about when how you want to ask for a review and make sure it flows well with the user experience and it won't frustrate users. The more strategical the pop-up is placed, the better the chances for the positive review. Step 66. Ask for feedback. Whenever you prompt users to leave review and rating, give them the option of connecting with you via email. You may learn about a bug in your app that you didn't catch, or discover new features that people would like to see. The step 67. Prepare for continuous updates and maintenance. A stagnant app will be abandoned by users once they don't see any added value. Keep your users interactive and excited to use the app by planning ahead with feature updates.